Back again, guys. Today I want to talk about business. Business is not a linear game. I'm realizing this day in and day out. Realizing what type of patience it really takes to grow a business, juggling a job, a career, a lifestyle where autonomy is desired. You know, I think there's a lot of different areas that people, including myself, maybe oftentimes neglect. Um, and it all comes into the picture of the business being a path that's unique to the individual that's growing it. So I think there's just one of those days where I'm reminding myself that even though, there's a huge bandwidth of stuff going on, business is not going to be a linear growth. It's never going to just go exponential, at least in the start. Once things get going, I think that's the best part about growing any business is when you keep stacking, each day gets better than the last because you have progress in motion. You've done the work in the past. Obviously, you go to sleep, you got to do the human stuff, you got to do all these things. Um, it's just nice because, when everything gets to a point of critical mass, exponential boom occurs. So I think I'm just trying to find my fine line balance, day to day, dealing with the days that I'm not able to get as much progress in, and really doubling down on the days that I know I have time, energy, and effort to put into the business. So today was really one of those days where I sat down with Sam. We were going to do a bunch of work, and then things just really picked up, and I really wasn't able to keep it top on the priority list. So that's kind of what's going on. Maybe you guys are dealing with something like that. You just really gotta find as much time as you can put into it without, sacrificing what's important, like your sleep or, you know, anything like that. I'm all for doing what you gotta do. I'm making these videos even a little bit later than I'd like. So it's like just really your standards, your commitments. But you don't want to go too extreme, because if you force discipline, you'll force rest, and it's really just a journey. Really just a journey, guys. Today's video, just trying to open that can of worms. Business is not exponential. Our business is not linear growth. It's not always guaranteed. You got to really build and keep chunking and stacking, compounding. So, kind of just some thoughts, free-minded thoughts today. We'll be getting back at it tomorrow. The weeks have been very busy, very hectic summer season. So we're just going to keep on marching forward, and we'll see you tomorrow.